The deeply sad story of David Hunter, who is a retired miner who's been living in Cyprus and was arrested and has spent 2 years in prison after he said his wife of 50 years, Janice, begged him to end her life and he suffocated her. He was cleared of murder a couple of weeks ago, and he was given a sentence of a few more months for manslaughter, but now he's been released. And it's a dreadful story, really, a poignant. And she had blood cancer. She was in extraordinary pain. There's not a clear statement that her blood cancer was terminal, but she was in pain. And the response to most pain like this is doses of morphine. I've had morphine myself. It doesn't last long. It remains in your body, but it's efficacious for a short period, and it leaves you with very, very strange feelings and mood swings and dreams and visions, which I don't wish on anybody, frankly. We need, as a society, we need to look at this issue. I don't personally think death is the answer. I think there's another answer, and the other answer is better care of people who are dying, better pain relief. But I have enormous sympathy for David Hunter, and after killing his wife, he then tried to kill himself and failed. The paramedics arrived in time to save his life. He'd taken pills. And I think in much the same way that his wife's final days were a living hell, he has been put through a living hell as well. This isn't civilized. And the trite answer is to allow euthanasia, but it is a trite answer. And he says he can't describe the feeling of freedom as he's released from the Cypriot jail. But as I say, we have a perfectly capable medical system that should be able to find a better way of dealing with terminally ill people, and ensuring that pain is managed. His daughter Leslie had conducted a crowdfunding campaign to raise money for his defence, and she's tirelessly campaigned for his release. And the Director of Justice abroad, Michael Polak, who represented him, had resigned himself to the fact that he would spend 10 months in custody, and has been released. It's tremendous. So at least at this end, we can see a degree of care and consideration. This is not something which was a vengeful act. And I think Michalis Drousiotis had accepted that he had loved his wife and took care of her. I think there's it's a terribly sad story, and it's one I think we're going to hear many times.